What is going on, guys? Johnny here.
And Frizzy.
Frizz, we're in the studio. It's really our garage.
We're in the depths.
We're in our eBay garage. It's been a while since we've done a video like this. Which cool. We are. But why are we doing a video like this? Because we didn't find anything this weekend.
Thrifting, yeah. Well, Johnny has a full-time job, so he can't go out thrifting during the week. So we do like our thrifting on the weekends, and we did not. This weekend was terrible.
Awful.
It's so bad.
Awful. We went to the bins. We went to, I don't know, 7 Goodwills and bought like 4 things.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of us. Because it was terrible and we didn't force things.
Yeah, we didn't pick up stuff that we just,
And I think back in the day we would have bought to just show something for our efforts.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
And instead we just didn't buy.
Willpower.
But not finding things, super lame.
Yeah. But we did have an amazing weekend in sales. So, like what sold videos can be kind of boring. But it's good to know what is actually selling.
Yeah. And we'll show you what's selling on which platforms so you guys get a little bit of an idea because we do always push the cross listing. So we're going to get into Depop, Mercari, Poshmark, eBay. We got some things to talk about. So let's do it.
All right, first up for Mercari, we'll do Mercari first. I just found this at the bins. It is a Ralph Lauren. It is this rugby, all embroidered, 100% cashmere sweater. It sold incredibly fast, like less than a week, and it sold for $50.
It sold in a day.
Oh, because
I cross-listed it.
Oh, it sold the same day? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got it at the bins for like maybe $1.50.
Yeah, and we sold 6 things total on Mercari, so that was the first thing.
All right, next up is a good brand to be on the lookout for. This is Lafleur. This is a size 16, so that's a great size to find as well. This is like career wear, office, very like business-like style dress.
And Lafleur always does well.
Yeah, it sold for $38.
And the cool thing about Mercari is no fees, so you got that money.
So we are willing to take more offers on Mercari because, you don't pay fees.
For sure. And one thing we started doing with Mercari is using their smart pricing feature or whatever, where you can put like a bottom, so it will like over time slowly decrease the price till you get to a floor, just to maybe try to help.
Yeah.
Because it's a little, you can send offers on Mercari, but it's a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't.
Because you have to go onto the website and do it and stuff. So
it's not easy on your phone.
No.
This one, I just got this again, very quick sale. I got this at a fill-a-bag sale, so I paid $1 for it. I got this purely by style. I was like cottagecore for trad wife, all of the prairie style. I don't know if it's even a brand. This says comfort first, classy always, but it's a corset style A-line dress, and it sold very fast, and it sold for $58.
And there was a ton of interest on all the platforms for this dress.
We had multiple offers on this, and so we took the
Mercari for the win.
Yeah. Next up is Frank and Eileen. You guys, Frank and Eileen sells really well on Mercari.
I was going to ask you if Frank and Eileen is your current favorite brand of the moment.
Frank and Eileen is, because it sells super fast, and I'm telling you guys, it sells crazy fast on Mercari. So if you cross-list, put your Frank and Eileen on Mercari, and it'll sell immediately. But this is just a striped kind of nautical coastal vibe t-shirt.
Nice.
Oh, and it sold for $78.
Woo!
$78.
And you got all of it.
Yeah. No fees.
Yeah.
So these were in a previous video of ours. The Florida bins. I found these Eberjay pajamas, the top and the bottom, and they sold on Mercari for $34.
Don't sleep on sleepwear.
Don't sleep on sleepwear. Sleepwear sells.
Yeah. If you saw our video where I bought out a Jersey Mike's, all their uniforms at the bins.
Great buy.
I mean, guys, these are turning out to be like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, we bought like 30 of them.
I think you've sold like maybe 10.
I would say maybe 10 of them in like a couple weeks. They only sell, like this sold for $16. But I mean, these Jersey Mike shirts, I don't know if they're going to employees or what, but
Jersey Mike's. Well, we had 68 sales over the weekend, which is incredible.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It was a busy weekend. And thank God things were going out because nothing was coming.
Yeah,
in.
that's
so
true.
It gave us something to do. But yeah, so it was 6 Mercari, it was 7 Depop, 18 Poshmark, and then what'd you say? 37 eBay sales. Business is booming.
Yeah.
But we got to find stuff.
I know. We're digging into our death pile, which is good because we do need to get rid of our death pile. So that is...
Well, we talked before about the listing challenge, that we're trying to list 1,000 things this month. Guys, it is a lot of work.
It's so much work, you guys. If you we've never listed this much ever, and it is a lot.
Yeah,
so,
it's
props to those of you guys that list like over 30 a day, because it's finding that much is hard.
Yeah, and you can like easily make a lot of mistakes. We're gonna do a follow-up video when the month is over on like the pros and cons of this, but it does like I said before, I was proud we didn't buy things because when you need things to list, like you're like, oh, it's fine, just get it.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna take our lumps, but it is definitely biting off a little bit more.
It's a lot
than we can chew. But stay tuned because it's been going really well.
Yeah, it's been going. I mean, 100% worth it because the more you list, obviously, the more you sell.
Yeah.
And proof is in the pudding.
We're sleeping better because we're just worn out. But stay tuned for that follow-up video on Frizzy and I trying to list 1,000 things in 1 month. We're moving on to Depop where we had 7 sales. Frizz, I'm going to try to participate.
I know,
in
I
this
had a lot of
little
Mercari
bit.
sales.
You're like the Mercari girl. But I found this vintage Nike windbreaker. Frizz, look at this color palette.
That is really bright. That's like, I needed my sunglasses on.
Yeah. So this found at the Goodwill. I think I paid $6.99 for, but it sold in like a week or two for $42.
Nice.
And Depop also, at least with men's clothes,
Depop has no seller fees.
No fees.
Yeah, no fees.
If you guys have watched any of our last videos, you saw this military belt. Frizz, the amount of interest on Depop that this thing garnished.
Yeah.
We were sending out offers like all day, every day. And finally, somebody pulled the trigger on this. Frizz, you know what I looked up? These are grenade holders.
Oh.
That's what this is.
Army stuff sells too. And I find it all the time at the bins.
Yeah.
So
we were hoping to get maybe a tad bit more, but $26 out the door. Got it from the bins.
Perfect.
Moving on.
All right, next up we have this Athleta. I try to only pick up recent Athleta, which you'll see if it's recent, it says the exact style name on there. So this was a skirt, and it sold for $19.
Nice. Frizz, we had a bundle on Depop.
Love it.
So a little golfer, we got a Nike Dry Fit that has the Pinehurst on it, and then this vintage dead stock Wilson hat going up.
For how much?
I don't know.
$23.
Yay!
Next up we have this Commence. I wouldn't recommend sourcing Commence, but if it's new at tag, it's worth it. If it's new at tag, yes, because it is a fast fashion brand. But this was a vest.
My vest, see my vest, made from real gorilla chest.
And vests are gonna be stylish for the fall, and it sold for $15.
And pretty quick because I cross-listed that couple days ago, but it had a good like 90s kind of retro style definitely. To it, which also one of the things that really works with like Depop and Mercari, keywords, so I think I put like retro 90s, I don't know, I might have made up things, but use your keywords.
Yes. Next up are these Lululemon shorts. I 100% got these at the bins because I pick up Lululemon at the bins, but I won't really pay up for it. But
well, at least the shorts, right?
Yeah, Lululemon going out for $20 because it doesn't sell for as much as it used to at all, but it does sell.
Yeah.
So.
Nice. And it does well on the Mercari Depops of the world.
Is this style-based pickup. It is Rave City, but it is vintage, made in USA. This is straight like late 90s Y2K vibe.
Yeah.
So I picked it up style-based only, and it sold very quickly for $40.
I was trying to be funny when I listed that.
Yeah.
And I ended up deleting it, but at one point I had keyword 10 things I hate about you.
Whimsy Goth is a good one for this. Yeah. Fairy Goth. Yeah.
Which I learned that whimsy goth is just colorful goth.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're like a rainbow goth.
Perfect.
That's whimsy goth. We're learning. Frizz, we have been doing more in a week on Depop or more in a month on Depop than we used to do in an entire year.
Yeah, but we weren't really cross-posting a lot.
No, but
all.
that's what I'm saying. And so we made the decision, and you guys have seen our videos before, we made the decision to really kind of go all in on cross-listing things. We use Vendoo. There's a code down below, but there's List Perfectly or whatever. But we really went all in on the Depop and Mercaris of the world, and we moved away from live selling.
Yeah. We did do Whatnot, gosh, when, like, I want to say 2 years ago, we did Whatnot all the time.
Yeah.
I was doing, like, probably 6 shows a month. Like
6 shows a month?
Or no. No. Like 3 shows a week.
3 shows a week,
3
yeah.
shows a week.
Because we were doing a hat show, and then
yeah.
you were doing
2 clothing shows.
2 or 3.
So, like, 3 shows a week.
And there was a period where Whatnot was doing, so we were doing 2 hat shows for a while.
That was in the Whatnot heyday, though.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
The good old days.
The good old days of Whatnot.
But just to kind of talk about that, like, obviously we sell predominantly used clothing.
Yeah, pre-owned.
And that market on Whatnot, at least, has changed tremendously.
Yeah.
But everyone does like pallets now. And so we slowly noticed our sales decreasing.
On Whatnot.
Yeah. We were trying to, like, source for it.
Yeah.
And it became overwhelming.
Yeah.
And then just the, like, for us at least, like, the stress of having a show and making sure that you had good stuff for the show.
Right, because you can't really, like, I notice on Whatnot, like, Whatnot people want good they want the things that you're selling on eBay.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't really put your, like, leftovers or your death pile or your stuff that's not selling on eBay on Whatnot expecting it to sell.
Yeah.
Because they don't.
It's not, like, a garage sale site.
No.
But it was
they
for
want
a
the
moment.
good stuff.
I mean, for a moment it was.
It was, but no.
I mean, we were doing, like, used hat shows and, like,
yeah,
insane.
It was good.
But, like, not to mention, like, we would do a show and then, like, we'd have to, like, come down off of it a little bit. You know, like, it was like an adrenaline. Like, we couldn't just go to bed right after a show.
It needed some.
It was. It took a lot.
We should do a video all about this.
Yeah, we can.
We should.
But then,
let us know in the comments if you want our 100% like open about like our Whatnot experience.
But spoiler alert, we don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But
okay.
We went all in on cross-listing.
Yeah, cross-listing.
And I gotta say, we're pretty happy that we've made that decision.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. By cross-listing to all of the platforms, we still make way more than we did on Whatnot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we're going to show you just some highlights of Poshmark and eBay, just because there are so many sales. But we do like to show you all Depop and all Mercari just to give you an idea of what sells. Because Depop is not all vintage, as you may think, and Mercari is not, like, toys.
Yeah.
So... Yep. There's our soapbox for the moment, but let's get into Poshmark.
Okay.
All right, Poshmark. We're only going to show you a few, but Frizz, 18 sales this weekend.
Sales. Yep.
Absolutely awesome. I wish Poshmark had no fees.
I know, right?
They have a lot of fees.
Yeah, it's okay.
But here we go.
So first up is this new with tag Free People skirt. Like I said, I don't pick up all Free People, but this is a substantial piece from Free People, and it was new with tag. I did pay $5 for this at the store, and it sold for $90. Yeah.
I love that you say you spent $5 for it, like you paid up.
I know.
Ooh,
that's a lot.
$5. Great. Finn's find.
So I found this Kookaburra UGG reversible jacket at the bins, and it is new with tag. So that was awesome find, and it sold for $45 on Poshmark.
And sold pretty quick.
Yeah.
One thing that
winter stuff is selling.
I was gonna say, we sold blankets, scarves, winter
heavy
jackets,
wool sweaters.
We sold 2 shorts. It's over.
Yeah.
Like, people have moved on. Fall is here.
Yeah.
Which
last weekend, I think we had 19 or 16 sweaters going out, full on wool sweaters going out. So that was, get your fall and winter stuff listed.
Frizz, it's your season.
I know, I love it.
Frizz, not gonna lie, Vintage sells very well on Depop or on Poshmark.
Yeah, vintage actually really does. Yes, you're right.
Vintage on Poshmark, guys.
You wouldn't believe it. You would think Depop, but it sells on Poshmark.
FSU, Seminoles, they had a rough little go of it this weekend, but that didn't stop this sale. This jacket, it sold for $80. We picked up, it was like a random Goodwill out in the country, some place we don't normally go, but paid $6 for it, and it went into $80.
Awesome.
What sells really well?
Soccer scarves.
Guys, soccer scarves.
Soccer scarves.
If you saw our last video at the bins, you saw me pick up this soccer scarf. It's just a MLS one. I said it would sell for like $20, and it sold for like $20 in like, what, a week?
Yeah,
a week or two.
Good. They sell really fast.
So soccer scarves. One thing with these, though, because this might be out of people's comfort zone and you're just snagging scarves, make sure it's soccer. Like other sports, scarves don't sell as well soccer. Because scarves is like a soccer thing.
It
like
is.
People wear them
they
to
wear
the game.
To the games and they're like, yeah.
So like I have some other ones that aren't soccer and they just sit.
Okay.
So make sure your soccer scarves are soccer.
All right, and then on Poshmark, lastly, we have this Frank and Eileen. This is their Capelet funnel neck sweatshirt. Size small. It sold on Poshmark for $108.
Frank and Eileen.
Frank and Eileen is so good, you guys.
I want to say come on Eileen, but that's for Eileen Fisher.
But yeah, coastal, minimalist, casual. Yeah, all that.
Winning. We are going to wrap up the what sold of the weekend. We had 37 items going out on eBay.
eBay is bae.
But, Frizz, we have to remind everybody because there's still about 70% of people watching our videos.
Oh, that aren't subscribed.
Subscribe,
please.
Guys, we hit our goal at 3,000. We are going to plan a live.
Yeah.
We are going to do a live so you can chat with us or not, but we'll be there.
Yeah.
So
I've never done a live. You have.
Yeah.
But I've never done one. So that'd be
So
fun.
stay tuned. Make sure you follow us over on Instagram because you'll probably know about it there first. But Johnny Frizz, we're going live. But please hit that subscribe button. Frizz, let's talk eBay.
Okay. All right. First up, we have this rag and bone skirt, midi length skirt. I am picky about rag and bone, but I got this skirt for $2.50. And I don't usually pick up skirts either.
No.
But I was like, why not? It's $2.50 rag and bone. It sold for $40 and it sold in less than a week.
Amazing.
So
great buy. Kind of a funny buy. A funny sale, I guess. Because we didn't buy it.
No.
This is from a garage sale last year. We went to, I don't know, one of those 127 or whatever they're called. Hated it.
Yeah.
And so we left. We went to a garage sale. Everything was free. And this was a stack of video games that untested because we don't have PlayStations or anything, but $25
that's a
for
really
free.
They got a good deal.
Great. They got a great deal.
We out of our house.
Gone.
I have another Frank and Eileen going out on eBay. This is a Patrick Henley. Again, coastal, minimalist, casual, and it is going out for $80.
Yes. So these were actually Frizz's. If you guys didn't know, she is a motocross BMX bike racer.
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. I don't think. Have I ever seen you on a bike before?
I can ride a bike.
I believe
I've never ridden a motorcycle though.
These actually were from the bins and was in one of our videos. They're pretty heavy, but they are like padded biker shorts. So there's in there. But what did we say? $80?
87. I think.
$87.
87.
So
BMW.
Yeah, these are BMW Motorrad pants. $87.
Pretty good for bins. It was probably like $6 because they're heavy.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely heavy, but 6 into 80 something. Yeah.
All right. So next up is this Bethesda. I really don't know anything about it, but I'm trying to learn men's stuff, and if I see something that I don't know anything about, I automatically just comp it.
Look it up.
So I comped this. I got it for $5 at Goodwill. I comped this, and it looked to be a good thing. Fast sell-through rate, and it sold for $40. So yeah.
So sometimes we don't know what we're doing, but it works.
No.
Nice.
eBay said it was a good buy, so I bought it.
And they did. They were right.
Yes.
Nice. And then to wrap up eBay, because eBay was like it was like a bread and butter weekend.
It was, but we are running a sale for
Oh,
a lot
good call.
of old items. So a lot of the items that was sold were like on sale. We're trying to clean house.
So our average sales price on eBay is usually like $50, and it was under 40 this weekend.
39, 38.
38 because we have a lot of like $4, like not a lot, but there was a few. So anything that was over 150 days old, so 5 months in our store, we discounted at 35%. And it's really
worked.
It's
definitely
moved
worked.
some old stuff.
Yeah.
Just because we're not collectors.
No.
We're resellers.
Moving out.
And so just moving stuff out. So if your store is a little bit stagnant, it may not be a bad idea to just go to at least your oldest inventory, run a sale, and see if you can just start moving it out. But guys, if you saw our Florida video, if you have seen any of our videos before, Frizz, what do I always tell them?
Stadium giveaways.
Well, yeah, that. But minor league sports.
Minor league sports, yes.
Don't sleep on the minor league sports. So if you saw our Florida video, you saw that I picked up this Tulsa Oilers minor league hockey jersey.
Did you know that it was signed?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's probably not watching our video. He didn't like make it into the pros or anything. So, but very cool. So anyways, paid $20 for this, which in our world is like, boo, guys, $160.
Nice.
Took an offer on $160. It took just a couple weeks. It's not even hockey season yet, but it's out the door. So again, I said it once. I've said it 100 times.
Minor league sells.
Minor league sells. Guys, thanks for hanging out with the What Sold. We know it's not everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Blame the thrifting gods. If we had our GoPro ready, we had our microphones ready, our phones were charged, and we found
sometimes when
nothing.
you are, I think when you're over prepared like that, it's just like, nope, it doesn't. But it's when you're not prepared that you find so much, and you're like, oh no, I don't have my camera ready, or something.
Which is typically us.
But that's also like getting a cart. Like I don't get a cart the first time I'm in Goodwill. Like I don't get a cart first, because I swear if I get a cart, I don't find anything.
It's bad juju.
But if I start finding things, then I'll go get a cart.
I think we were watching a Rad Resells video, and if you guys haven't seen their videos, check them out. And I think Will was like, I don't grab a cart first. Absolutely. Bad juju, bad karma. So guys, hopefully the thrifting gods will allow us to return to the thrift and show you some things we find. But we always wondered, like, when people who do a lot of thrifting videos all of a sudden aren't. They're probably just they're just experienced. There would be a lot of videos of us walking in and walking out. But stay tuned, guys. Again, if you like this content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have got a boatload of orders to pack up.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you again so much for making it to the end of another video. We'd love to hear from you guys. We want to know, are you doing live selling? Have you done it in the past? Are you considering it in the future? Drop in the comments and let us know.